Hey up, my old muckheads, welcome back to the channel. This is the sad day then, the sad travel home day. We've had a great 4 days without the camera, not vlogging. We did go back to SeaWorld for Howlow Scream, which is their version of the Halloween Horror Nights. You enjoyed that, didn't you, Sparky?
Yeah, they had 5 houses and 7 scare zones.
5 houses and 7 scare zones. The houses were pretty good. They were long. There were plenty of corridors in each one. I suspect their traditional haunted houses throughout America would be like this. Say Knott's Farm, for example. I think that's what it's called. Knott's Berry Farm. I suspect these their houses would be like in traditional America theme parks.
Those houses were good.
They were really good.
It wasn't that long either, was it?
No, the queues were not too bad. The only complaint we had was it was very dark. They didn't light up areas between the scare zones, and we couldn't find the exit. Took us about 30 minutes, 40 minutes just to find the exit, because where you traditionally go in to SeaWorld, the entrance and exit, it wasn't. They changed it, so it was a bit frustrated at the end of the night.
You couldn't even find that though, could you? Because it wasn't signposted.
No,
like where things was.
It wasn't signposted. Then we had a day walking down International Drive at the gift shops, figuring out, which we knew anyway, there's loads of gift shops, but they tend to sell the same kind of gifts, don't they?
Very similar.
Yeah.
Very similar.
So we spent the day walking down International Drive. We went to a TJ Maxx, I think it was called. Very disappointed with that. Hardly any clothes for men. It was mainly for the ladies.
Yeah. A lot of makeup.
Yeah, a lot of makeup.
Not much there at all.
Not much. Disappointed with that. We walked past a little amusement / theme park called Fun Spot, which wasn't open. So that, but I think that was due to the weather, wasn't it?
Yeah,
This was
was that the day we were supposed to have?
the day of the storm. This was, which I did do a short on while we sat out at, I think it was McDonald's.
Yeah,
Excuse me. Yeah, that's the worst we had. We had quite a few winds towards the evening, but they weren't that strong, were they? So we were quite lucky. I know it was really bad.
quite a few people lost their
Yeah, quite a few people have lost their lives. Really bad. We went back to Universal on the last 2 days, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just to do some more gift shopping. We rode some of the rides again that we wanted to go back on. I think, we just chilled. Some days we didn't really go out for a meal because of the heat, so we didn't really fancy nothing. I like my fruit pots from Walgreens, so I had a fruit pot. I'm also taking back some bites. I've got about 6 bites, 6 souvenir bites on each leg, which I'll just show you. Does anyone know what these are? And if so, comment down below. If you have enjoyed these vlogs, please consider subscribing. Please consider hitting the like button. The next clip, I'm just going to show you these bites on my legs. I don't know whether I've got them from the room or when I've been out and about.
I had a big one.
You started with,
I had one big one on my left leg, but that's healed up now.
Old Sparky had his first, and then I'm just got covered in them. 6 on each leg.
Yours are different to mine, though.
Yeah. So, what time is it now? It's about
8:45.
8:45. So we have to vacate the room at 11 a.m. Yeah. The coach transfer to Melbourne is at midday. So the next clip you'll see will be on the coach. Let me just show you these bites. Please comment down below if you know what the heck these are.
turn this leg over, yeah.
I didn't notice it. I knew it as soon as
And we made it. We made it. We're back home. We got home just after 6 a.m. No, sorry. Yeah, we landed about 6:15. The plane, it was outside. I don't know what you officially call it, but we got dropped off. I'm sorry, I'm looking over there. We got dropped off at this where they pull up the stairs. Then you have to walk out into the pouring rain, and then you have to get a coach to the terminal. It was a bit of a to-do. It was about, I'd say about 20 minutes before we actually got off the aircraft. Apologies, it was very dark, so we couldn't record the landing. We couldn't record the little breakfast snack that we had. It was orange juice, a muffin. What else did we have? A yogurt, cherry yogurt, and a multi-grain bar, one of those Kellogg's strawberry multi-grain bars. As you saw there, I had for my evening meal was chicken meatballs with mash and peas. I tell you what, it didn't look appetizing. It tasted okay. I'm not a big fan of meatballs, but it wasn't too bad. We eventually, after the taxi ride from Birmingham to Derby, we got home around 8 a.m. So it was a bit of a long day. The flight going wasn't too bad because we took off at 11 a.m. and got to Orlando in local time for 3 p.m. Whereas when you come back, our flight took off at 4:45 p.m. and we landed, as you saw, well, as I just said, at 6 a.m. A bit of a jet lag today. I've just had about 7 hours sleep. Still feeling a bit woozy. If for the people that did read my latest community post, I did try to go live on Sunday at Universal Studios Islands of Adventure, but this phone would not let me. I had the same problem. It would not let me go live horizontal. It just clicked itself in portrait mode. So there was something I'd done wrong. So I did last for about 5 seconds and then I had to quickly stop it. And the heat was terrible with the phone. The phone was extremely hot. But if we ever do go back, I know I said it this time, but I will try. I will attempt to go live if I can set it up. There's a question for you. Does anyone have an iPhone? This one is an iPhone 14. Does anyone have a phone, an iPhone where you press record, but it doesn't let you flip the camera? So if I wanted to show you what I'm looking at right now, it won't let me. The flip button turns into I think it's if you want to take a photograph. So does anyone know a way around that? Or is this just how the phone is? Because I've seen other people record and stream, and then they press a button and it just rotates into the front camera to show you what I'm looking at. So I don't know if it's just an iPhone thing. It doesn't let you do it, as far as I can see. I'm sorry, I'm a bit out of it today. I need a drink. Just woke up, we've got a mass, as you can imagine, we got mass loads of washing to get through. A load of unboxing of gifts, and so on. I just want to thank you. Apologies again for the live not happening. Apologies for not being able to film the landing. I'm doing this, and thank you for watching the vlogs. Also, there's a load of taste tests that was pre-recorded in Orlando, so stay tuned for those if you do enjoy those. Thank you. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and please consider hitting the like button. But for now, I'm going to go and sort out some washing, have a drink, and I'll see you shortly